What's up, guys? Welcome to FS25. Today we're doing a map tour of the map Alma, Missouri. Just came up on the mod hub a day or two ago, and I'm really excited to have a look at this. I was a big fan of this map in FS22. I must say, I kind of have high hopes and hope it doesn't let me down. This is on FS22. I remember I counted this as one of the really good American maps. So let's have a look around the map here. All right, so here we have a map based on the small town of Alma in the state of Missouri. The vast majority of the buildings, the residential commercial buildings, Main Street, everything you see here is modeled after the real buildings found in the actual city. Here we're going to find 3 pre-placed farms. You only own one at the start, but there's a total of 3 you can work from. You have good starting equipment. You have all the different animal pens starting off. On the field, we have 42 farmlands, 37 fields, from small to very, very big, as in over 30 hectares, some of them. One small forestry site. There's a BGA, traffic, pedestrians, Missouri license plates, and there's train to take your goods to the next town. We got productions of various kinds. There's also a corn dryer. All right, so we start off on our farm here. We own this. Looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the map. Here's the map, and so our owned area is right here. We got 3 fields right there. And as you could probably tell by looking at this, it's directly from it's a satellite map. It's a GPS satellite map. And I've looked this up on Google when this was came out for FS22. I looked it up, and this is down to the building, down to the tree. Perfect picture of Alma, Missouri. I've already checked that out. And it is like even this farm here, like these buildings are even here. At least they were in FS22. Well, yeah, I remember the little slurry pond there, the road, everything. Yeah. So it's very detailed map is what I'm saying there. So we're going to have a look around the farm, and we're going to drive in the town. We're going to check out around the map. Yeah, let's see how this is done in FS22. Let's check out these fields, or FS25, sorry. See how it's done here in FS25. Let's, let me get us let's get us a quicker vehicle. I've been doing this in the map tours, and this is a fun way to see a map. It's a very efficient way to see a map. So let's just get one of these. And, well, here's our fleet. I was just going to skip to the new vehicle, but here's our starting fleet. Pretty good starting fleet. Of course, we have, 3 decent-sized fields to start off with, so. All right. And this went ahead and skipped us in the town, so that's fine. So let's check out the town some. We've seen the farm a little bit. We'll get back there. So checking out the town. This is the back of the shop, I guess. I'm trying to remember from FS22. Is this the same or is this different? It seems to me there's more space back here behind the shop. This is different. Yeah, this is different than it was in FS22 because there wasn't this much parking lot back here. So it's not just a direct, just one-to-one transfer. Nah, here, let me see the road here. Because I played on this a lot. Oh, this looks cool. I like all the gravelly tire tracks over there. So this, I guess this should be the shop right here then. Yeah. Oh, this building's different too. So I don't know if they made it look more like the actual location or what, but this building is different. The back of it's different, but this layout's all the same. You know, it's the same enough that I recognize it as Alma, Missouri. But anyway, let's have a drive around town. I like the feel of this town. It looks like, the town is supposed to be. Let's have a look up here. Let's see. So it's going to take us up there and around. Let's have a look down through town first and back to the farm. So we just have this one section of town here. It's one kind of... Oh, actually it has street signs. County Road. Oh, just County Road. All right, fair enough. Everything looks pretty nice. The This is a nice looking town. I like the color palette here. It's very colorful, but not in a bright, annoying way. As I've expressed before, you know, like, I don't know, I look at stuff and I'm like, are the colors too bright and annoying? And no, they're not, but they're very colorful, very saturated would be the word I would use. Yeah, it's a very color saturated map, which is cool. But the grass is kind of nice green color. Anyway, so we'll check back up there. I want to take the drive kind of over to the farm. Let's. Oh, we got a running train. Got a running train up there. I like how we got this town here, but it doesn't. Well, yeah, that's the edge of the map over there. Oh yeah. So what does the edge of the map look like on FS22? The edge of the map was pretty good. I remember I did a map tour of this in FS22. I went to check out the edge of the map and literally ran into it without realizing. Yeah, see, that's really, really good. Yeah. That's solid. Very immersive, detailed. You know, when they actually render buildings and stuff beyond the edge of the map, you know, that's just cool. Or however whatever they do there, it just looks good. So we're gonna head south, back down past the store, and over there we've got, well, that is probably a sell point. That's probably a big grain elevator sell point. The next one down up there, that should be the grain mill. I mean, I assume. This is, it's the train silo. It's the dairy, and that's the grain mill. Oh, bakery. Oh, no, but yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, this right here. Nope, corn dryer, and there's the grain mill. Yeah. Okay. I like these little brick. I haven't seen these. I mean, this map. So the map is 600 megabytes. It only comes with one required mod to download. A workshop mod is the only required mod to download, which I like. Oh, what's up with this dude? Oh man, he's walked right through that wall. I like it when maps don't require you to download a whole lot of files. But the thing is, so it only required you to download one mod. I've not seen these buildings before. I don't know if they're original included with the map or what, but these are cool buildings. Very cool. Yeah, so it's 600 megabytes. That's kind of the file size of a really detailed, normal-sized map. Yeah, like a really detailed, normal-sized map, 600 megabytes. That tracks. So we're gonna go down here out of town, and the first big left out of town should be right by a cattle farm, and that should take us down to our farm. Should be a big cattle farm here on the corner. That road back there, that goes to the grain mill around back of the store. Yeah, the back of the store was all different. That was cool. This is, everything feels really, really good here. What is it about all this? I don't know. It looks good, though. But let's check out the fields and stuff out here in the country. So a big cattle farm here with the cattle out in the yard. I always thought that was cool. They got the cows out in the cow yard. Big cow house in the distance. And this dirt road here, this will go out to our farm. Yeah, this looks really good. I mean, we've seen enough that I can say, yeah, this is a good American map. Finally, this is probably there's a couple of, I've not done map tours of every map yet in FS25. There's a couple more American maps I haven't really checked out. One I kind of have, although I haven't done a video of it yet. But I think it's safe to say this is the first real good American map. I was hoping it would be. You know, it was for FS22. And good because, like, it's immersive, it's got realistic touches, it's got detail everywhere, and American small town, you know. Should be a lot of grass fields out. Is this all grass fields? I thought so. Or is it maybe different from, yeah, kind of. There's some here. There's some fields. So how big are the fields? They look good sized. Let's see. It's very hilly here. But as the map is such a exact copy of the satellite map of this area, then I'll guess the elevations are the same. But it does seem quite hilly. But there's so much detail. I would assume that it is. Oh wow, yeah, that's really big. That's very big. 34 hectares. That's insanely big. So it's got big fields. You got all the American hallmarks here. Lovely, small, charming town. Long, straight roads and big, big fields. Yeah. And roads with very charming names, such as County Road. It just goes on for miles. Charming, charming America. So we can see, that must be our farm up there. That silo off in the distance, that big grain elevator in the distance, it must be ours. We'll actually drive around our farm, and then we'll drive back up, do a loop around the map. We'll see how big our fields are. Yeah, pretty hilly out there, but I guess that's how it is. There's lots of reliefs cut into the fields. I guess they're water ditches or something. I haven't been out this way. I've been through Missouri, but I'm not familiar with it. But having seen this on Google Maps, that's what it looks like. Some foresty area up here, I think. Yeah, that goes up to a foresty area. We buy the foresty area. Yep. Right there we can. I think most of them are, yeah, most of the forestry areas are going to be combined with the fields, but that one is an individual one right there. 1.5 hectares, 23 grand. That's a good price for some trees. Now, on, okay, so I haven't read the description yet. Now, in the video, you will have seen me list off the map's features. I myself haven't looked at them yet. What you saw at the beginning was pre-recorded, of course. So I haven't gone through that yet, but which is bad of me. But yeah, I was just going to say, this corn looks different. Yeah, in FS25, it had custom corn textures, and they were really good. Really good, and we can see that here. I will have already said at the beginning what the features of the map are, but yeah, and FS22 had custom corn, and we can already see that. It also had soybean planted in rows, but that's a standard thing with FS25, so there's that. The corn looked really cool when you harvested it. I can't verify that here, short of fast-forwarding it a few months, buying that field and harvesting it, but it had a really cool texture when you harvested it. It looked really good. I mean, I said we could do that. Just take my word for it. It looks good. Let's check out our farm up here. And there should be a cow pen, a big horse barn. I'm getting ahead of myself. We can just look and see what's here. So cows, sheep. Oh yeah, horses, sheep, cows. Yeah. Chickens. They give us a little bit of here. We can also do this. So chicken pasture, cow barn, sheep barn, horse stable. Give us a little bit of everything. Looking at productions. Here's available productions. Good selection of stuff. Okay. There's also 25 collectibles in the map. I checked that in the statistics page. So coming up this dirt road out of town. It's a nice drive to town. I like it. You know, you go out of town, take a left on the dirt road, come out here. It's a nice drive. Oh, our house looks different. Yeah. Bright red. Big, beautiful, beautiful American style, like Midwest silos. Yeah, that's cool. Not just the generic farming simulator silos, but like legit, like out in the middle of nowhere, Midwestern American silos. Sure, they have them other places too, but this, you know, driving through states like Oklahoma, Missouri, you know, Kansas, you know, this is what you see out there. Be fair, same could be said as far west as California, but, you know, anyway. So, let's see, what's back here? They've changed this up a little bit since FS22, because in FS22 there was a vehicle shelter here. I'm making comparisons because so the thing is, this is clearly not just a port of that map. They've changed way too much. The landscape's all the same, but they've changed like everything. I think that's cool. It means that, yeah, they didn't just port it over. They went through and redid it all. And not just the buildings. Like I said, the first place I noticed, we went to the shop and the whole area was different. It was the same, but it was all different. It wasn't just replaced buildings. I mean, no, anyway. So, big barn. Workshop area. So some good starting equipment. I love that big silo. Now we're checking. Oh, they start us off with, yeah, there was animals. I recall now, there were animals in the pens. Yeah, we start off with, wow, 60 cows. Ton of sheep. Alrighty. This is a pretty cool farm they start us with. I want to check out the fields they start us with here. Been wasting a lot of time here. There's a lot of stuff to look at. One thing that I always point out on maps, and I should make note of it here, I always look at the grass, you know. I will say that the grass here, it's not all perfectly mowed everywhere. They've got enough like taller things and weeds here and there that it kind of breaks it up a bit, but it is something I point out because some maps just look some maps looks like a professional mowing company maintains the entire place. This is not so much, but the grass is pretty, I don't know, if I'm looking at small touches, I'm gonna pick up everything, you know. There's a lot of open area here with perfectly groomed grass literally everywhere you go. I mean, there is that. There's so here's our cornfield. 7 hectares. Yeah, good sized cornfield. Very regular shaped field, but again, I don't fault a map which is designed directly off of a GPS map. I don't fault the field design because that's the way it is IRL. So yeah, you know, so there's that field. These fields are kind of a pain, I think, particularly this one. It's, of course, that's sad. This is FS25. We have guidance steering here to map out the fields. Here's our grass field. I think this was alfalfa field in FS22. This map had alfalfa. Here it's just, this is a regular grass field. Very hilly. Wow, this is very hilly. Let's check out the field I mentioned, which I think is a wheat field. All right, so yeah, decent sized fields. It's 5.5 hectares. Let's go. We're gonna go east out to this road here. I think there's a way out to the road from here. Yeah, through the grass here. Oh, that looks cool. The way that ravine runs through there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like stuff like this, very cool. When you have elevation changes and you have the long, the tall grass and everything to go with it. Like I said, this map has some of that. It's got some of that. It's got enough that that breaks it up. Little touches like this are very cool. Just like this are very cool. Alongside the road. This should go up and then... Yeah, we've got a lot more to see. We got a lot more to see, and this video is getting a little bit long, at least so far it is. So let's go up here and check this out. Let's check out the sights of Alma, Missouri via the back roads. So here's the east edge of our wheat field. So I'm guessing there's no... yeah, I think there's only traffic on that one road, the county road, that runs north and south on the west side of the map that goes through town. I think it's the only road with traffic on it. We'll see when we get up here to whatever road crosses up here. Now, what do we have here on our right? Oh, the BGA. Let's go kind of pull in here, check this out. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This map's got a great feel. This is definitely one of the better maps for FS25 that I've seen as far as driving through the country. I mean, I'm pretty experienced at that. You know, I've lived in rural America for my entire life, mostly. So 40 plus years of experience driving back roads of America. I know what back roads look like. This place looks pretty good. It does. Oh, this is a cool looking farm. Yes, very, yeah. But again, you know, as I recall from when you know, if you were to look at the satellite map of this, all these buildings would be there. So it's not, you know, what I'm saying is this is a farm in back road America because it's made, you know, it's probably made building for building. Yeah, the edges of the map are just epic. Absolutely. And I always point that out just because, yeah, it's an immersion thing. And I think that counts. And they did a good job of it. Then they got little random patches in the road and stuff. And boy, I love the way the corn looks on this map. I love the way the corn looks. I'm assuming these are still custom corn textures. I'm sure. It's, anyway, moving on. Oh, yeah, so there's traffic here, right? I just saw a car. Yeah, I think I tend to space that stuff out. Yeah, so apparently, well, the paved roads. So, yeah, that'd be this road and then the road that goes through town. The two paved roads, I guess, are going to have traffic on them. Oh, beautiful, lonely, straight road. Kind of, ooh, that's a big field. How big do you think that this canola, how big do you think this field is? Or is it soybeans? I think it's soybeans, actually. 33 hectares. Yeah, big fields. I like that. I like how we have, kind of got a little bit of every size field here, but largely pretty big. Big and definitely not boring fields. And we got brushes and shrubs and stuff on the side of the road here. Yeah, so we got traffic here and on the county road. I like these rich greens here. It looks very nice. Very cool. Alright, and here, quarter 6, Alma, that away. Oh, look at that cool elevator, old-timey building over there. Let's check out some of this stuff here. What do we have here? This is, this must be sawmill, maybe. Yeah, we'll, oh, I don't know for sure, but yeah, this must be the sawmill. And look at all this. None of this ground texture is just plain. It's all, gives it a real feeling of depth and stuff when it's all textured like that. I want to see, can we get out to this building here, or is it like off the map and just there for decoration? No, I think it's accessible. What is it exactly? That is the Grain Elevator Museum. It's the, I guess it's the same one from Riverbend Springs. I mean, isn't it? I think so. I never really looked at it. But yeah, I guess that's it. The Riverbend Museum from Riverbend Springs that you recovered the collectibles for to return to it, or you know, whatever. All the old-timey tools and stuff are on the map. Here we have the sign. It's the same sign from FS22. It must be the town's actual sign. Welcome to Alma. And this will take us back down into town. So it's a pretty good drive around the map of Alma, Missouri. So in my opinion, this is the first, and as of right now, only good American map. I'm pretty picky about what I call a good American map. I'm going to be really picky, and people will say, well, what about this one? What about that one? I can name on one hand the good American maps for FS22, and this was one of them, because they got long, straight roads, big fields, small details, and yeah, good stuff like that anyway. But everyone's going to have their own opinion. But I was always particularly picky about American maps. Alright, so yeah, definitely give this map a look. Check it out. It's on the Mod Hub. And there's no reason not to farm here. This is a great one. As far as American maps go, this will be the one that I'm preferring. There's one or two other American maps I'd be really looking forward to seeing, but until I see those, and honestly, in my mind, of all the American maps I've seen in Farming Simulator, I've only seen one American map that I would count better than this one, and it might just be because I'm more familiar with that one and farmed it more. This one might even be as good, so this is definitely up there as one of the top best American maps. This level of detail. Yeah. Well, guys, that's my opinion on Alma, Missouri, and you don't just have to take my opinion for it because we drove around the map. That's why I drive around, and for sure, you judge all, everything for yourself, what you see. And it's really cool. I like how they changed the back of the shop. This looks way, way better. This was just kind of a sloped parking lot behind the building. This is all way better and different now. Yeah, I'm really impressed with a lot of the changes they made. And they didn't just port it over. They redid the whole thing. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Yeah, definitely tell me what you think below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, tell me why. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and follow along. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for another farming video, possibly truck video. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.